Shoo. Go on, all of you. Oh, if it isn't one thing, it's everything. Daisy Bumstead, don't you ever have those people in this house again. You needn't go up there looking for sympathy.
Good morning, Miss Bumstead.
Alvin, what are you doing sticking your head through there? I thought you were another dog.
I just wanted to show Baby Dumpling my firecracker.
Indeed. Well, Baby Dumpling isn't allowed to have any firecrackers. So you just get your head out of that crack and take your firecracker home and crack it there. Besides, the 4th of July isn't until tomorrow.
Oh, Blondie! Blondie! Blondie!
What is it, Daddy?
Go get your mommy, quick, hurry!
Mommy!
What is it? What's the matter?
Come here, quick. What have I got in my hand?
Why, it's a bone.
Oh, I'm coming apart.
Nonsense. You don't come apart till you're 40.
Daisies? Oh, what a relief.
Of all the silly things. You'd better hurry and get dressed or you'll be late.
Daddy, did you get the fire?
Shh.
Did you?
Dum, dum, da, 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 dee, dum, da, 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 dum, ba-bum, 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 la, da, 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 dum, 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 dee, 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 dum, ba-bum, 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 da-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, da-dum, bum, bum.
See?
Are we gonna have fun? What does this do?
Oh, that's a Roman candle. Remember last year? It makes pretty lights.
Pretty light.
Huh?
We want noise, Daddy.
We'd better put them all back. We might get caught.
Can I keep just this one?
You promise not to shoot it? Okay. What's the matter?
This is the day she sweeps under the bed.
Oh. Boy, I'm as hungry as a horse.
Uh-oh.
Blondie, this paint is still sticky.
That second coat didn't seem to be drying fast enough, so I put on a fresh coat last night.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Now, take your foot off. There.
Now, how are you going to get the plate off?
Where do I sit, Mommy?
Oh, you take the stool, baby. Dagwood, help him out.
Please, Daddy. I'm getting pretty big for this helping business.
Oh.
Dagwood,
I'm sorry, dear.
you almost upset the toast. Dagwood.
Huh?
Dagwood. Dagwood, don't be silly. Oh, Dagwood, stop it. What? Dagwood, what are you doing?
I'm just dancing.
Oh, Dagwood, this is silly. Dagwood, please don't be so ridiculous. Dagwood, Bumstead, if you don't... Oh, wait. So, this is what it's all about.
Me.
I might have known. You promised me faithfully that you would not buy any firecrackers.
Now listen, Blondie, don't get excited.
I will, too, get excited. I spend the best years of my life raising a family, and in one day you blow it up.
Oh, listen, Blondie, I was only going to...
This settles it.
You mean you're going to get a divorce again, Mommy?
Oh, shh. Now listen, darling, if you're so set on not having fireworks, then we won't have fireworks.
We certainly won't have any fireworks.
But, dear, you don't want your son to grow up to be a sissy.
No, but I want him to grow up.
Now, dear, there comes a time when a man's judgment is better than a woman's. Now, I think...
Sit down. You sit down, too, baby.
That doesn't make sense.
Eat your breakfast.
What are you crying for, Mommy? You won the argument.
It certainly is good coffee. I married a good cook. I don't mean just a good cook, though. A good mother, a good wife. I guess sometimes we forget how lucky we are, baby dumpling.
Who's lucky?
How'd you like to eat out tomorrow night, Blondie, huh? You know, have a nice quiet dinner somewhere, and then we could...
Nice, quiet, where? When this whole town will just be puffing and fizzling. Aunt Hannah's.
Aunt Hannah's?
Mother's sister. She lives about 10 miles past Crosley. You remember her, Dagwood.
I'll never forget her. I remember her.
It's always calm and quiet out there. We'll go.
Oh,
Is he still there?
he's still eating breakfast.
It doesn't mean a thing. Got egg all over my uniform last time. This is one time that he's not going to run into me.
Aren't you afraid you'll be fired for holding up the mail?
Better to be held up than picked up.
I can show you how to deliver it, and you'll never even see it.
How?
Is it worth a quarter to you? Open the dining room window and drop the mail in there.
You're a very bright young man.
4th of July in the country. No noise, no explosions, and no danger. Just peace and quiet. Baby Dumpling, why are you making such a face? Dagwood, look! Dagwood, look out!
about that?
Oh!
Look out.
Oh!
Here, hold it.
Oh! Ah! Oh! Oh! The window! Throw it out the window! Oh, baby! Oh!
What did you take for that?
2 bits.
It's a deal.
I never was so frightened in all my life.
I'm all out of breath.
Are you tired too, Daisy?
I'm completely exhausted.
Mommy, Daddy.
Let's don't talk for a while, baby. Let's just sit here and collect ourselves.
But, Mommy,
Now, baby dumpling, do as your mommy says.
Daddy was stuck in the chair.
Dagwood, look!
What?
Look at yourself behind!
Now, that's silly. Look at myself behind. Huh? Oh! 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 Oh!
I'll go get your gray suit.
Yeah. Oh! 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 I'm late! It's a bus. I'm late. Goodbye.
Dagwood! 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 You come right back here.
What is it? Now I've missed my bus. What do you want?
Haven't you forgotten something?
What?
You forgot to kiss me goodbye.
Oh.
Well, how does it work, Ollie? Everybody pulls a slip of paper out of a hat. The one that pulls a slip marked "You're it" is it.
But you're writing "You're it" on all of them.
That's right, Mary. But everybody will say they got a blank, and then Dagwood will think that he's it.
Oh, but that's awfully unfair, Ollie.
Yeah, but awfully smart. Right, fellows?
Right. Here he comes. Get ready. Hello, Dagwood.
Hiya, Dag.
Well, Dagwood, we're just in time.
In time for what?
Well, you see, we were talking it over, and we decided that we ought to have the whole weekend instead of just tomorrow.
But tomorrow's only Thursday.
Sure. So we want Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, too.
Well, I don't think Mr. Dithers...
Wouldn't hurt to ask him.
No, I guess not. Well, I'll see you later.
Hey, wait a minute. We're just going to draw lots to see who does it.
No. Every time I play that silly game, I lose.
Well, in that case, we'll give you first chance. Here, give me your hat. Now reach in and pull out a slip. The unlucky guy gets the slip marked "You're it."
Yeah, now let me hold the hat. I think that must have something to do with it.
No, I'll hold
Oh,
it.
go ahead, Ollie. Let him hold it. Hold it up high, Dagwood.
Now remember, just one piece of paper.
Okay, here goes. Put the hat down. What's the use? He's already seen it.
Well, why don't you speak up? Good morning,
Good morning,
Mr.
Mr. Dithers.
That's not what's on your minds. You're all thinking you've been working hard the last month, and you're entitled to the entire weekend instead of just the 4th. Isn't that so?
Oh,
no. Well, you're right.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mr. Dithers.
Oh, that's great, boss.
Gee whiz, the whole weekend.
But one of you must stay here to take care of any emergency that might arise.
Oh, that's all right, Mr. Dithers. We'll draw lots for it. You see, we were just going to draw lots to see who would have to ask you for the weekend, though.
Oh, I see.
So we'll just go ahead now, and whoever's the unlucky guy will
I think I understand, but
Huh?
let me hold the hat.
Don't let any of the boys see in it, Mr. Dithers. You see, one of the slips has "You're it" written on it.
Yes, so it has. One of the slips has your writ written on it, all right.
Well, you see, Mr. Dithers, it was just a gag.
On the contrary, I think it's a splendid idea. Why, I used to play this game when I was at college.
Yeah?
Must have lost on it half a dozen times before I... Yes, it's the same old game. Hasn't changed a bit. Now, who thought of it?
Oh, Ollie.
Well, Ollie, you thought of it, so you shall have the first chance.
All right, I'll stay.
I don't get the joke.
Well, it's in your hat.
That's all right, Mrs. Woodley. You go ahead, and I'll wait right here till you call me back. Hello, Mrs. Woodley.
No, it's me, Blondie, Dagwood. But it isn't Miss Woodley, it's me. Of course I can prove it. Mr. Dithers just gave us a holiday till Monday morning.
Monday morning? Oh, that's fine. Then you're off already. Well, I'll wire Aunt Hannah that we're leaving this afternoon, and I'll have us all packed by the time you get here.
Packed? Okay. Blondie, don't pack that bag in the closet. I want to do it myself.
All right, dear. But please get off the phone so I can wire Aunt Hannah. Goodbye. Hello, Western Union. Take this message. Who? Mrs. Woodley? Well, for goodness sakes. When did you go to work for the Western Union?
She wouldn't have Thanksgiving without a turkey. She wouldn't have Easter without a new hat. And she wouldn't have Christmas without a tree. But 4th of July, no. No firecrackers. Gotta get them out of here somehow. Daddy and I will both catch up.
Excuse me, Mrs. Woodley. Something's happened.
Jump, baby. Jump again, baby.
Baby Dumpling. Oh, you're all right.
Sure. Jump, Daisy. Jump again.
What was that noise?
Oh, nothing. I just got down the suitcase. Watch Daisy, Mommy. Jump, Daisy. Jump again. Jump, Daisy. Jump, Daisy. Back again. Jump, Daisy. I guess she's kind of tired. Guess we better get this thing out of the way.
Just a minute, young man.
I'll be right back.
Where are you going with that suitcase?
We've got to pack, haven't we?
You pack your own suitcase. This is Daddy's. Daddy will be home in a minute, and I want to have everything... What was in that suitcase? So that's why your daddy didn't want me to pack his suitcase. Shame. Shame.
They couldn't be from last 4th of July, could they?
I'll put an end to this once and for all.
She drowned them.
Blondie! Blondie!
Upstairs, dear.
Hello, dear. Am I in plenty of time?
You're too late.
We're all packed, dear, except your things.
Oh, then I'll get right to it. Is there something I can do for you, dear? Huh?
No, I'm finished. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Do you really think this trip is a good idea, Blondie? Huh?
You'd better get packed or we'll miss the train.
Yeah, sure.
Aren't you getting things awfully mussed that way?
No, I always pack like this.
Now it'll be easier.
We don't have to stand for this. We'll tell her.
You tell her.
Huh? All right. Hey, aren't you coming? My own flesh and blood, a coward.
I'm not a coward, I'm just afraid.
Now see here, Blondie, you can't do this to us. I spent money for those firecrackers. You can't do it, that's all.
Dagwood, listen to me. Dear, I realize how much the 4th of July means to you because I know how much it means to Baby. You're nothing but a big kid yourself. But just this once, I wish both of you would look at it from my side. If anything would happen to you or to Baby Dumpling, I just wouldn't want to live. If I were to ask either one of you to do something for me that was hard to do, you'd jump at the chance to do it, wouldn't you? But I'm asking something that's easy. And I'm asking it just for you, not for me. Please, Dagwood. Please, Baby Dumpling. Won't you give up this idea of fireworks? Thank you. Now, don't do it grudgingly. Let's all go out to Aunt Hannah's and have a quiet, peaceful holiday. We can get plenty of sunshine and fresh air and rest and we'll come back with a whole new outlook on life. What do you say?
Okay.
Baby Dumpling?
Okay, Mommy.
Well, now that's better. Has anybody anything on his mind?
I haven't anything on my mind, but I've got something in my pocket. Here, Mommy.
As long as we're all together like this, nothing can happen to us. Oh, dear, we had to leave in such a hurry, but I guess we have everything.
Certainly we have everything. There.
Be careful.
Go on.
Now, remember, Baby Dumpling, don't say anything about D-A-I-S-Y.
Okay, Mommy. Can I say anything about T-I-C-K-E-T-S?
The tickets. Oh, I'll go get them. You get on the train, Blondie. Oh, the money. Oh,
Baby Dumpling, I certainly will be glad when we get started.
We did.
We did what?
We did start it.
Oh, the train, it's moving. Conductor, conductor. Come on, baby dumpling.
What is it, madam?
I'm leaving my husband and it isn't time yet.
What?
I mean, my husband went to get our tickets and we're leaving him.
Don't get excited, madam. We're not leaving yet.
I will too get excited. Look, the train's moving.
That's a train backing in on the other track.
What? Huh? Oh. Thank you. Baby dumpling, what do you mean by telling Mommy the train is moving?
Blondie! Blondie!
Here, baby. Oh. Now, let's see. I told them not to deliver any milk, and I canceled my appointment with the hairdresser. And I sent the telegram. I guess everything's all right. Who are you waving at, baby dumpling?
Daddy.
Oh, Daddy. Where is he?
Over there.
Dagwood! Oh, Dagwood! No, over here!
Blondie! Blondie, what are you doing over there? Now, Blondie! Blondie! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Oh. Blondie! Oh, hey! Blondie! No! Hey! Blondie! No! Hey! Blondie!
Oh, dear, I knew he'd miss it. That's why I wanted to get down to the station early. He has my pocketbook, too. I haven't any money to pay our fares.
This is embarrassing, isn't it, Mommy?
It's terrible. Now, how on earth am I going to... Oh, Dagwood, you made it. Oh.
Where is it?
Did you get the tickets?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tickets, please.
They're in your purse. Oh. Wait a minute. Would you mind holding this a minute? Here. Where's the place? Here.
Look, I can't hold any more of these.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, will you hold this a minute?
Yeah.
Here. Here, hold this a minute.
Oh,
Huh? What's the matter?
these are the keys I've been looking for since last May.
Oh!
What's the matter?
There's that letter I gave you to mail 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
What's the matter?
What's the matter?
tickets, please.
Oh, yeah. No. Here. Oh.
These tickets are for Crosley.
That's where we're going to Crossley.
You're on the wrong train.
Wrong
Wrong
train.
This is an express. We don't stop at Crosley.
But you do go through Crosley, don't you?
Yes, madam, at about 60 miles an hour.
Oh, can't you stop there just this once?
Sorry.
Where's your first stop?
Kingsley.
But that's 70 miles past Crossley.
72.
Dagwood, don't argue with the man. We planned on reaching there tonight.
You're lucky if you get there tomorrow.
But what about the baby?
The baby. Huh? Oh, yeah, the baby.
He's not very healthy. That's why we're taking him to the country. And if he has to spend the night in some strange hotel without the proper milk and everything, why, I just don't know what'll happen.
Kingsley's a pretty big town, madam. I don't think you'll have any trouble.
He has to have special food. He's different than any baby you ever heard of.
Yeah, he's teething.
Yes. Well, I just don't know what we'll do. I just don't know what we'll do.
Well, it's against all the regulations, but I suppose in an emergency like this.
Oh, thank you.
Poor little fellow, we don't want to be responsible. Anything happened to him.
Oh. I'm sorry, Mr. Conductor, but we have people waiting to meet us in Crosley.
Well, you and your teething baby can wave to him as you pass through. From the baggage car.
I told you it wouldn't work.
Blondie, can't we rest a while now?
We'll never get to Aunt Hannah sitting down.
We'll never get to Aunt Hannah standing up.
Never get to Aunt Hannah's.
I'm tired. I didn't rest well last night.
Dagwood, how can you say that? You slept like a log.
I know, but I dreamed I was awake.
You ought to be ashamed. If you hadn't overslept, we wouldn't have missed the bus. Just look at Baby, and he hasn't even had his nap.
I'll take it tonight when I go to bed anyway.
That's Mommy's good boy. When we get to Aunt Hannah's, you can have a nice big cold glass of buttermilk.
Buttermilk on the 4th of July.
Oh, God. Dagwood, give Baby his hat.
Hat? Oh, here.
Oh, Daisy.
Huh? Well, here comes another one.
Oh. Would you like a ride? Oh, we'd love one.
Where are you going?
To Crosley. We're visiting my aunt.
Oh, we'll take you there. That is, if you don't mind stopping in for a few minutes at Weehawk. We've got a little business to attend to there.
Oh, we don't mind.
Oh, that's fine. Get right in there.
It's awfully nice of you.
Uh-huh, sure.
Dagwood, you're not at home.
Oh.
Lovely day.
Yes, it's a very nice day.
Yeah. Oh, come here, Daisy. Now, come here. Daisy, come here. Come on. There. Oh, no, wait.
We won't be long, folks.
Oh, that's all right.
No hurry.
Aren't they sweet? And they're so in love. Dagwood,
What's the matter?
I know something that you don't know.
What is it?
I'll give you a hint. What do you think of when I say old shoes and rice?
Chop suey.
No, dear. A wedding. I told you they were in love.
Yeah.
Oh, Dagwood, isn't it beautiful?
I don't see anything.
Oh, no, baby. I don't mean anything you can see. Remember when we were married?
Of course I do. I can still see you. You were all in white, and your mother. You look like an angel.
And you were so handsome.
What's the matter, Mommy?
Oh, I don't know, dear. Just makes me think that someday you'll meet a pretty girl and do the same thing.
Not on 4th of July.
Is the wedding over?
Oh, no. We need another witness, and Millie thought maybe if you wouldn't...
Oh, I'd be delighted.
Oh, that's swell. That's swell. Oh, I hope you don't mind. It'll all be over in a minute.
That's what the dentist said when he pulled my tooth.
Well, I guess your mommy's happy she finally got in on the wedding.
What do people do at a wedding, Daddy?
Oh, I don't know. When your mommy and daddy got married, we had a big wedding cake.
I remember that. Grandma and Aunt Dot were there.
No, that must have been an anniversary cake.
What's an anniversary cake, Daddy?
Well, you see, a wedding cake. Well, you can't have a wedding cake at an anniversary because you're already married. And an anniversary cake is, well, everybody eats up the wedding cake, but nobody eats the anniversary cake. I mean that there's nobody at the anniversary. What I'm trying to say is that the wedding cake is the only cake that the husband doesn't have to pay for, and that's an anniversary cake.
I don't get it.
Okay, Zeke.
Is he going to the wedding, Daddy?
Certainly not. No one goes to a wedding with a shotgun.
Father, please.
I'm surprised you take part in this thing, Newt.
Hey? Now
I say
listen,
I'm
you
surprised you take part in...
Huh?
Oh, never mind. Come on, Millie.
No, Father, I won't go.
Take your hands off her.
Go ahead with the ceremony.
Charlie, do you take Millie for your wife?
You must think I'm a fool.
I do.
Come on, Millie.
Now, wait a minute now, Mr. Tucker. I've had just about enough. You gotta listen to reason. Millie, do you take Charlie for your husband?
You must think I'm crazy. Just
I do.
Now, look, you
stand back there or I'll blow a hole in you.
You can't shoot him in the middle of the ceremony.
By authority vested in me by the state, I pronounce you man and wife.
It ain't legal. Get in that car.
Get in the car.
I've had just about enough of this.
Stand back, boy.
Oh, boy, fireworks.
Next time I'm shooting lower. I'll have this annulled as soon as the courthouse opens.
Dagwood, baby dumpling, come back here. What'll he do to them? What'll they do? What'll I do?
Oh, he's all right. He's not mad at them. He's just sore at me.
But where's he taking them?
Well, your aunt's place is right near his. He'll probably drop them off right there.
But you're sure they'll be safe?
Oh, sure, I'm sure. Sure, Tucker, he's not such a bad guy, just a little bit cantankerous sometimes.
Oh.
Well, I'll get your car somewhere. I'll take you right over. Hey, Newt! Hey, Newt, where can I get a car?
I'll rent you mine for $5.
Can you imagine that old guy trying to hold us up for $5?
Oh, now, Charlie, $5 ain't much. And that includes my marrying fee.
He's done nothing but cost me money since the day he came. He and his crazy oil well.
Father, that's unfair. You brought him here to drill for oil yourself.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
You keep out of this. The government man said there was oil in the back 60s. So where does he drill the well? Right under your bedroom window, the half-baked pipsqueak.
He's not a pipsqueak. He's the youngest engineer in this state to ever win a scholarship.
Scholarship. He doesn't know an oil well from a hole in the ground.
Father, the oil's there. And he'd have found it if you hadn't fired him.
Look, you see, mister, yesterday we were on the wrong train, and today I'm in the wrong...
Shut up.
Why don't you call him? Maybe he could do something about it.
Hey, Newt! Hey, Newt!
What's all the hooting and tooting about?
We can't get it started.
Yep, it is too bad you got parted.
No, we can't get it started.
I agree. Too bad you got parted.
Too bad we got parted.
Oh, so you can't get it started.
Yes.
You got the switch on?
Yes.
Well, turn it off. Now open the door.
I don't think he heard what I said.
Now make like you're going to get out.
Hey! Bye, goodbye! Bye!
Goodbye.
I wonder, should I told him how to stop it?
That's not true. Charlie offered to put his own money into the well if you let him go ahead. You're just stubborn.
Stubborn? Let me tell you something, young lady.
Shucks, I didn't get to see it. You were standing in the way.
Huh? Where's here?
Reed, what have you been doing all day?
Well, Mr. Tucker.
Don't Mr. Tucker me. I told you I wanted this thing torn down, loaded in the truck, and off my place by sundown. Oil well. Every time I look at it, it makes me mad enough to kill. Get out of that car and get in the house. $40,000 sunk in a hole. Hey, you!
Me? Us?
Where do you think you're going?
Well, you said to go... You wouldn't talk like that if you didn't have that shotgun in your hand.
Now then, what do you want to say, young man?
I want to say... my wife's in Weehawk, and I miss her.
What are you doing in my car?
Well, your daughter was giving us a ride to the Henderson place. She's my wife's Aunt Hannah.
Hannah? You mean Abner Henderson's wife?
Yeah.
They live on the next farm.
Gee, how do I get there?
Walk.
Which way?
Fast.
Yeah, come on, baby dumpling. Come on, Daisy. Come on.
That oil well.
Uncle Abner, wouldn't you like some more potatoes?
No, I've had my fill.
Can I have some more jam, Aunt Hannah?
Well, of course you can, darling. All you want. Let Aunt Hannah fix your bread for you, He takes after our side of the family, Blondie. The Millers have always been good eaters.
Why is it that people always want to eat more in the country than they do in the city?
Reckon it's because they have more time and more to eat.
I don't feel like I could hold another bite. Pass this chicken, will you, Uncle Abner?
There you are.
I wish there was more of me.
Thank goodness there isn't. You've got jam all over you now. Just look at yourself.
How can I, Mommy? I'm all in the same face.
Charlie, why don't you come and have something to eat? It'll do you good.
No, thanks, Mrs. Bumstead. I just don't feel like it.
Oh, now, Charlie, you take things too serious. Old man Tucker will forget all about his grudge as soon as he cools off.
I don't know. Remember an old man Hart shoot his horses wrong?
Well, what of it?
But Tucker ain't spoke to him since. And I think that was 15 years ago. Well, he ain't. Dagwood, we got two things to boast about around these parts. Old man Collins can hold his liquor longer, and old Tucker can hold a grudge longer than any two men in the county.
Now, Abner, that ain't so.
You know, if he'd just given me 2 days more, I could have brought that well in. Then Millie and I would have had a real nice wedding, like regular people.
I know it, Charlie. But why don't you sit down and have something to eat?
I know what I'd do if I was Charlie.
What?
I'd wait until it got good and dark, and I'd get myself a ladder, and I'd go over there and get my wife.
Elope?
Yes.
Why, Dagwood, that's a wonderful idea.
Oh, you really think that might work?
Of course.
Might work.
Well, I know, but how will Millie know she's not expecting me?
Oh.
Tucker's got a phone, ain't he?
Yes.
Well, we got one, too.
Well, don't you see, Mr. Henderson? He'd never let me speak to her.
Let me get her on the telephone. Then you can talk to her after I get her.
Certainly.
Yeah. Might work.
Oh, it'll work. Where's the telephone, Aunt Hannah? Oh, what's the number?
5643.
Now, quiet, everybody, or he'll hear us.
Come on, Daisy. I need some fresh air.
Tell her what time or she'll be late.
Tell her to hang something white in the window so you'll know what room she's in.
Better ask which room old Tucker's in, too.
Shh, everybody.
Hello, Mr. Tucker? Well, this is the Vice President and Treasurer of the Quilting Club. And I was wondering if you couldn't tell your daughter, Millie, would it be too much trouble? Please.
Wait.
I bet you a bale of hay of that.
Hello, Millie. Hold the line a minute, will you?
Hello, Millie. How are you, dear? Oh, I've been worrying about you so much, Millie. Look, I've been trying to get a hold of you for the last I don't know how long.
I feel just like Cupid. Listen to Baby Dumpling. Aren't you glad we have him out here away from all the dangers of a 4th of July? Baby Dumpling, what are you doing in that car?
I'm making like I'm going for a drive.
Well, make like you're going to get out.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, baby dumpling! Baby dumpling! Oh,
What's the matter?
Where is he?
Where'd he go?
Dagwood, look out!
Watch out, Daddy. You're in the way.
He's fallen!
Come on, baby.
Baby Dumpling!
Whee, this is fun. This is fun. All right. All right, this is fun. Whee!
Baby Dumpling! Get off the key! Stop him! Baby, get off the thing! Look out there! What? Stop him, Dagwood!
Come on.
No, not that!
Whoopee, whoopee, whoopee! This is fun! Now, baby, we're going to hit it!
Blondie! Over there! No, over there!
Oh, baby dumpling. You scared the daylights out of us.
Oh, baby, are you all right?
Something's sticking me.
Oh, turn around. Let me see. Oh, why, it's a needle.
Huh? Oh, a needle. Huh?
Well, I certainly do want to thank you folks for the car and everything. That's awfully swell of you.
Is there plenty of gas in the car, Abner?
Pull up.
Well, hope it works out all right. Huh?
Good luck,
Good luck.
Good luck. Bye.
Oh, Dagwood, I almost wish it was us. It's so romantic.
Oh! 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 Oh!
What happened?
Oh! Well, what's the
What?
matter?
I don't
Look
know.
out, Daisy. I stepped on something here and...
Well, help him up, Dagwood.
Let me help you, son.
Oh.
What on earth made you... Daisy, shame.
Easy now.
No, I'm all right. It just... Ooh! Say, I must have turned my ankle.
I'll help you in the house. Come on.
No, now, wait a minute. Look, now, listen, I can't do that. Millie's waiting. Everything's planned.
But how can you drive the car and climb the ladder and everything?
Yeah, how can you?
I've got an idea. Dagwood, you can do it for him.
Yeah. Oh, now, see here, Blondie.
Well, it was your idea in the first place.
Oh, but Blondie...
Don't be selfish, Dagwood. Uncle Abner, take off his shoes.
Here, sit right down.
Wait a
sit
minute.
down.
Wait a minute. Look.
Charlie can sit in the car and you can drive. How does it feel now, Charlie?
I don't know. It seems much easier now.
Oh, it feels better now.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
No, I can't even stand on it.
Help him in the car, Dagwood.
Yeah. Here. All right.
There. Come on, baby Dumpling. You get in the back with Charlie.
Come on, Daisy.
All right, Dagwood. You take the wheel.
Oh, Blondie, you know I get dizzy on a ladder.
Dagwood, get in the car.
Might work.
Now, darling, have you got everything all straight?
Yeah, I guess so.
We'll be waiting right here.
All right.
Oh, don't forget there'll be something white in the window.
Okay.
Dagwood, do you know where the ladder is?
Sure, where is it?
It's leaning against the house.
Oh.
Hey, wait a minute. Now, listen, now, whistle real soft so she'll know who you are.
All right, all right.
Dagwood.
Blondie, it'll be daylight before I get started.
Oh, all right. Go on, go on.
Daddy.
Doggone it.
Peace and quiet. Oh, where's the ladder?
Oh, no. Millie'll never recognize his whistle.
Daisy! Daisy! Oh, dear, she'll ruin everything.
I'll go and get her, Mommy.
All right, dear. But be quiet and hurry right back.
Millie. Gee, Millie, what'd you go to bed for? I thought you'd be all ready. Now, don't be frightened. Charlie sprained his ankle, and I came to get you in his place. Hurry up and get dressed, and I'll turn my back. Come on.
I'll be ready in a minute.
Better be quiet, or you'll wake up that old goat with the shotgun.
Daisy, come down from there. Keep still or they'll hear you. I'll come up and get you.
You'd better speed it up, or they'll think something's wrong. Aren't you ready yet?
Sure, I'm ready.
Oh.
Oh, dear, I think something's happened. Oh, what happened? I don't know.
Where's Charlie?
Over by the car in the road.
Blondie, get back. Everything's okay. I think you went around the other way.
Put up your hands.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
What do you mean by sneaking up on me like that?
Sneaking up on you? You're the sneak. A kidnapper and trespasser, too. I've got the right to shoot you down like I would any other thief.
You wouldn't talk that way if you didn't have a shotgun in your hand.
Is that so?
Dagwood, what happened? Why did... Oh, Dagwood, are you fighting again?
He tried to shoot me and I popped him.
Is he hurt?
I don't know, but let's get out of here before he comes to.
Where's Baby Dumpling?
Huh? Baby Dumpling? I don't know.
Baby Dumpling!
Baby Dumpling! Baby Dumpling!
Baby Dumpling!
Baby Dumpling!
Baby Dumpling!
Baby Dumpling!
Why did I ever let him out of my sight?
Here I am, Mommy.
Oh! Get back! Get back! You'll fall!
No, I won't.
Oh!
Let's go, Daisy.
Dagwood, go up and bring him down. Oh! Oh!
What happened? What happened?
Daisy, let's go.
Look out! Look out, baby! Get back! Oh!
Thanks, Daddy.
Oh! Baby, are you hurt?
Get off, Daisy!
Oh, darling, I thought this was the end. Oh! Oh, honey.
I wouldn't have run away and left him on the roof if I'd seen him. I'm sorry, Blondie. It was all my fault.
No, it wasn't. It was mine.
No, it wasn't. You had nothing to do.
Don't argue, Dagwood. Every single solitary thing that's happened to us on this trip has been my fault.
Oh, now, Blondie, that isn't.
It is, too. I've been a silly, cowardly woman. What's a few firecrackers compared to all the danger I've dragged us into?
But, dear, you didn't know.
I didn't know anything. I took us away from home because I was afraid. I guess every mother's afraid, but it's her duty to face it, and it's her duty to hide it, too. I give you my word, Dagwood. I'll never run away from things again. If Baby Dumpling wants to do something, I'll just let him do it. Because there must be someone who looks out for little boys besides their mother.
Blondie, you mustn't.
Dagwood, you're so understanding. Does all this mean I can have some firecrackers, Mommy?
Maybe, dear.
I've been such a fool. Can I have a match?
No, baby dumpling. You know your mommy doesn't want you to have matches.
Give him a match.
Oh. Here.
Where's my powder puff? Here, throw it.
Wait, here.
That's dynamite. Hey, I'm afraid you're gonna have to help me.
Oh, lie down.
Oil! Oil!
I think something happened to the plumbing.
Oh, Mrs. Bumstead, baby dumpling, thank goodness you're safe.
What happened?
The baby lit a firecracker.
Millie! Millie! Millie, it's happened. We've struck oil. You were right, Charlie. I was wrong.
Oh, it wasn't me, Mr. Tucker. They were the ones that did it.
Oh, thanks, folks. Thanks a million.
We don't deserve the credit, Mr. Tucker. Really, we don't.
No, of course not.
It all belongs to your son-in-law.
Son-in-law? Oh, son-in-law. Charlie, you and Millie are going to have a real wedding. Church, bridesmaids, flowers, preacher, and everything.
Oh, Dad.
That's swell, Mr. Tucker, but we better get that thing capped. Come on, let's go. Come on, Millie.
You wouldn't think a little old firecracker could make so many people happy, would you? Oh, Dagwood, if I've got oil all over my nice new dress, I'm going to sit right down and cry.
I feel something sticky on me.
Me too.
Yeah? Wait a minute, I'll light a match to see what it is.
Just listen to this. Sanest 4th in the history of the state. The calmest 4th of July ever witnessed took place all over this state yesterday. Only 3 casualties were reported. Mr. Dagwood Bumstead, who resides at 4227 Agnes Street, his wife, Mrs. Dagwood Bumstead, with whose relatives they were spending the weekend holiday, and their 6-year-old son, Dagwood Bumstead, Jr.
Doesn't it say anything about Daisy, Mr. Dithers?
Well, I hadn't gotten to that yet. With them was their dog, Daisy, who suffered slight burns on her appendage.
Those papers never get anything right. It's her tail.